Yeah, so...
Bigfoot, Yeti, Sasquatch. What are some of the other names?
Grassman.
Ohio Grassman.
We are near Ohio, so we...
Right.
If anything, we would see the Ohio Grassman.
It's true.
Heck, if we see a Bigfoot, we can make up a new name. Call him the Appalachian Man or something.
Well, these are... I don't think this trail's an old railroad bed, is it? Oh, Skunk Ape.
Oh, Skunk Ape?
Florida.
Yeah, that's not Florida.
Yowie, Australia. Oran Pendek.
Abominable Snowman.
Right.
So this is an area where the Sasquatch has been seen. Out in this part.
Well,
So.
I'm going to turn around the camera. If you go that way, Jack, that's towards Ohio. That's where they see him a lot, the Ohio Grassman.
Yeah. Yeah, we are actually, I think, 1 mile away from Ohio.
And a lot of times...
We're right on the border of PA and Ohio, right where we're at. We actually might even walk into Ohio on this trail.
A lot of times, you got to stop and scan. Because they will watch you from afar.
And a lot of times, the people that get them on camera, they never see them. They just see them later.
They see them on the video later. And they will, if you're walking down a trail, people will see them down the trail. So you got to keep your eyes down the trail. You got to keep your eyes peeled off into the tree line.
I never heard of them climbing trees.
So you don't have to be real far out. I mean, they'll come in the residential neighborhoods.
I believe those are caterpillar nests. Is that what those is up there? Off of the tree, you see those?
Yep.
I think that's where, if you see like a bunch of, how to describe that? Like, it's like all blended together, all those leaves put together. That's like a cocoon, like.
Be a perfect place to hide.
That's where you'll see caterpillars and stuff come out in the spring as caterpillars and during the butterflies.
So, we're here in Pennsylvania near the Ohio border. Generally, they've been seeing around this area.
We got some cattails here. This is perfect camouflage for a Bigfoot.
Right, so whenever you're out walking.
These are cattails, right?
Yep.
These are like dried up ones.
You got to really, very carefully. They'll stand out from trees. They'll stand behind trees. Sometimes you'll only see their head. Sometimes they look like a tree stump. If it's darker, you might be able to see, people say they see red glowing eyes.
Yeah, this is great camouflage.
They might throw rocks at you.
You ever go walking in the woods and you just hear someone walking? Might be a Bigfoot.
Could be. I think this is the first time we actually officially came out. Took a whole day to go look for Bigfoot.
Oh yeah.
And he's been seen in this area.
This is a state trail, so this is a protected area. There is hunting out here. We're not hunting for Bigfoot. We don't have any guns with us.
No, we're just photos.
We're just walking. We don't have any ghost gear with us or anything. We're just walking with the camera.
So,
There's Bigfoot.
if you stop right here, Jack,
See it.
come over here. A lot of people will see him 100, 150 yards.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So you're going to zoom in.
If more people would stop when they came to a clearing and zoomed in with their camera, they might catch a glimpse. It's very, very, very hard to catch a Bigfoot on film. We don't expect to catch one on film today, but we thought we'd come out and try.
I never know. I wonder
Just,
if, you know, they got those glasses with the video cameras. I wonder if those would be good for Bigfoot hunting.
I would imagine binoculars. I thought about bringing some binoculars, but yeah, you just got to be real. They're very curious creatures. So,
Now, do you think Bigfoots are Neanderthals?
well, some people think they could be Gigantopithecus. Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah, Gigantopithecus, yeah.
I'm not sure. Every year they're finding more and more subspecies of humans, mostly through bones and DNA.
Yeah. I remember the opposite of Bigfoots. Remember they found like hobbit-like skeletons a few years ago on an island somewhere.
Well,
On a small island, I think South Pacific Ocean area.
and a lot of people see them around water and near berry bushes. Here's some water here. But yeah, here's a nice, this would be a great place for them. So when I do look for Bigfoot, which isn't too often, you just scan.
I'm looking
The
way
tree
up on that
line.
ridge back there. I don't see
Right.
anything yet.
Like I said, they're very curious creatures. You might only see their head or their eyes. They might throw rocks at you. Sometimes they throw rocks right at you. Sometimes they throw them in your direction. Some people said they'd even throw sticks.
Yeah, and they hit trees.
I don't know if I ever told this story, but back in the 40s, my old great uncle,
There's a bird nest.
my Uncle George, great Uncle George, claimed his dying day. He was walking down a country road in West Virginia, and on the other side of the road, walking right down the road towards him, was this hippie looking. He thought, oh, well, there's a hippie, right? The closer he got, he realized it was a large ape man, and he got closer, and the Bigfoot picked him up and threw him off the side of the road over a bush. Nobody can confirm this story, of course. It's just a story. But he sweared on his deathbed that that was true, that Bigfoot picked him up and threw him. But
I
this,
remember you told me that before, and weren't you like you were scared of Bigfoots for a while,
yeah,
and then that got you actually interested in finding out if they're real or not.
yeah.
I mean, any kid hearing that might have like a fear, and you grow out of it when you get older, and then you're like, I want to prove if those things are real or not.
Exactly. Well, I say we go up a little further and try some yelps. You're real good at yelping.
We all know about my Uncle Dave. He had that Bigfoot story. So the Bigfoot was looking right in his window.
Yeah.
When I see him, he still mentions that. He's like, oh, that was such a fun day. Talking about that with you guys.
Well, we're supposed to go to his house and do a UFO show.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
He told me he's been getting in shape. He stopped drinking beer and everything, and he's down to like 190 pounds.
He quit drinking beer. Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding you.
Wow.
Told me he's been going to the gym like 3 days a week.
Ah, man, I can't wait to see him. Okay, I think we're coming up to somebody's. Is that a bridge or somebody's house?
It's like a bridge. Now there are houses out here in the woods. So
Yeah.
and people live out in the middle. You hear you live in the middle of nowhere. These are the people that live in the middle of nowhere. This is nowhere.
This is a great place for Bigfoot,
Oh,
Jack.
look at this mushroom.
There's food.
So they could eat those mushrooms right off the trees. They're growing. There's a big giant mushroom growing in between the trees.
There's berry
Yeah,
bushes.
someone wrote on this.
Yeah.
B-I.
Beware of Bigfoot.
This is B-I something with an arrow this way.
Well, it is a trail that people use. This is part of the North Country Trail. And I meant to look it up, but it goes from somewhere, New York State, and all the way out to, oh wow, way out west, Wyoming or something. It's not a finished trail.
So we could walk from here to like Montana. Just joking.
Yeah. It's not complete. It's something that's being worked on. But maybe it was part of an old railroad bridge. This will be a great place to do some yelps.
Oh yeah.
We're far enough away. This would be a great place.
There's a lot of birds.
Here, stop for a second. Stop for a second. This is the kind of time of day
This is the time
and the
of day.
kind of place where people see Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Like they'll just be walking through, they'll be scanning around. There's a lot of shoreline.
A lot of wildlife.
If you follow with a camera, out in the distance there's shoreline and trees. This is a place they can definitely, I know a lot of humans come down here, but there's a lot of little places. That's funny.
Now, if I was Bigfoot, I'd be
Right.
hanging out
For all you conspiracy theorists out there, now you know the truth.
here.
But look at this, Jack. Wouldn't this be a great place? You could look for tracks.
There's definitely some raccoon tracks. I see.
Right. Could that
There's a
be?
deer track right there.
Look, could have something stepped there
There's a deer.
a while ago.
Oh my god! Yeah, that could have been a Bigfoot.
Look at those two imprints there.
Yeah,
A 400 or 500 pound.
that's a big. That looks
Bigfoot?
like that could have been a footprint. That's probably about 18 inches long.
Is that a Bigfoot footprint? Possibly.
Awesome.
This is really soft dirt.
A lot of tracks on here.
It looks like these are toe marks to me. I'm going to zoom in.
There's so many holes over here. It looks like something's digging a lot.
It looks like there's some toes right there, if you ask me.
Yeah, it does.
Like a big toe. We might have actually discovered some big
Might
footprints,
have
Jack.
found a- yeah.
And here's another possible one. Wow. See if you see any other ones. Well, any animal could have been digging.
Digs this dirt up a lot.
A lot of animals could have been digging here. But
There's like a spot over here.
there's a very big, I don't know if that's a dog print, possibly, a wolf. This is a great place for tracks.
There's all kinds of animal tracks over here.
That might be
there's
somebody's dog. But what a great place for Sasquatch. And keep an eye out for in the tree line, Jack.
Yeah. Oh, there's someone put a birdhouse on the tree.
Because this is how people catch Bigfoot accidentally.
There's a tire swing over here, or a rope swing.
Keep an eye out for tracks. Go for it, Jack. We could put it on TikTok if it if you fall. Do you think a Sasquatch would play games like that?
I don't know.
Keep an eye out for tracks in the mud while you're over there.
Now, if there was a Bigfoot over here, this is like, I read about like nesting.
Yeah.
You always read they say they nest and they like dig stuff up. Looks like could have been an old footprint there.
There's a lot of digging going on around here.
A lot of digging.
I'm going to say most of them are raccoon, but you never know. Something was digging. Why couldn't it be Bigfoot, right? Look, there's a trail.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Let's follow this trail. This is definitely a trail. Look how thick this trail is. Something big, human or larger, came through here. Wow. If you would expect to see a Bigfoot, Jack, this is exactly the place you'd see him.
I'm looking as far out as I can.
I've been scanning. There's a whole ridge line over there.
Hiding behind those trees.
They could be looking at us from that ridge line, just the top of their head.
Those evergreen trees are a perfect place to hide.
See that ridge line over there? They don't even have to put their whole body. They could just be popping their head up there.
That could be one right now. This is like, there's fish, there's water. This is part of why Bigfoots are spotted in this area.
They can dot in and out between town and town. They can go town to town on these trails without anybody seeing.
They said they got that trailer from here all the way across the United States to the Midwest. Once you get to the Midwest, you got all those forests. So they don't even need the trailers.
I'm just going to go a little bit further so I can get some shots down here. Wow, this is a beautiful place.
Yeah.
See, a lot of times people will be fishing, right? And just happen to look way downstream.
It's a big place to fish.
You know, because if you're downwind, there could be a Sasquatch down there trying to get a fish or something. I don't see anything, but boy, is this a great place for it. Yeah, look at those pine trees. They could hide right in there.
Humans have been playing hide and go seek with the Bigfoot for a long time. And the Sasquatch is still winning.
Yeah. Wow, this is a great spot. All right, well, let's head back.
You see how the leaves are all stacked up in like a little pile there? That could even been like where Bigfoot could have nested for the night.
This would be a great place. All right.
I see branches all pulled together. They
Right?
say that they just like cover themselves in like leaves and branches and stuff.
Well, I've kind of enjoyed our Bigfoot hunt. I think this is the first time me and you came out specifically looking for large bipedal humanoids.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we never expect to find anything, but it's nice to just do it and we talk about them.
Well, look, how long it took us. It took us 10 minutes to walk here, and this is a perfect place where you would very much expect to see something like that. So,
If we went on like if we had the time and resources to just like go out on like a hike 20, 30 miles out in the forest.
yeah, you'd have to come out here at night for sure.
Oh yeah, you'd have to like spend a few nights in the forest.
All right, I'm going to go look at those possible Bigfoot tracks one more time. See if you see any down there, Jack. Like,
Deer right there. Deer again. There's deer down here. Prints.
do you see anything down in there? No.
Not yet. I see a bunch of deer. I'm seeing raccoon prints up there.
We have a lot of holes here, but the dirt is very soft. And it sure looks like to me, when you come up to these two here, they look like large footprints. Do you see what I'm saying? They don't look like they're dig holes.
Yeah.
You don't see claw marks or scratching. And in that one, you can even see toes.
That could be.
Sure in the hell looks like toe marks to me.
You could have found a Bigfoot print right there.
Our first try. All right, let's get out of here.
This is definitely a cool area. I gotta jump on that swing.
Yeah.
Stuck on that giant tree there.
Yeah, they might have been playing on that, huh? Well, now you know where you could bring any kids you might be watching a tree swing. I never knew there was one out here. Somebody went way up high.
Yeah, I never put that up. They're brave. That's high up.
This bridge looks to me, it might have been from the railroads.
Hey, ever put that up? Oh my goodness. Can't even
Yeah,
imagine.
that's 40 feet high. Okay.
There's that a bird box.
Right.
People build them and put them out there for birds to survive out in the forest.
Here, I'm going to do some scanning real quick. Out into the distance. Yeah, this trail just goes on forever. Haven't heard anything. Oh, do you want to do a whoop?
Oh yeah.
Let's go here. The end of the bridge, and you do some whoops.
I'll walk in. So.
Yeah, right up there on the crest of that little hill there. Might as well. We've come this far, Jack.
Imagine walking through this trail for days.
I would love it.
Went up in like 3 states from us. Your wife would be calling, "Where are you at?" I'm in Illinois.
She'll know. She knows where I'm at.
I got GPS. I'll be alright.
We're going to go right to that. I don't know if there's a split off. But look, there's trails.
Watts Mill.
Watts Mill Trail. Huh.
Oh, that takes you down Watts Mill Bridge.
Yeah.
What we investigated a couple weeks ago.
Let's go right up there. Take that trail. Take that trail right to the top. That's where we're going to do our whoops. Because I think we're far away from meadow. Okay, good. I say do some whoops that way, Jack. Hold on, give me 1 sec. We got a wall behind us.
That goes pretty far.
Go ahead and give us a whoop when you're ready.
Trying to think of a good one to give. Can't remember. I haven't done it in a while.
Whoop!
That didn't sound too good.
That was great. I could hear the echo.
Whoop! Whoop!
Good.
That's why some hunters out there are like, "Oh, there's a Bigfoot."
They're knocking on trees.
Get your guns out, boys. Whoop! Was that whoop okay?
It's great. I don't think you want to do too many.
Wait for response.
We didn't get any immediate response. Let's go down to where that branch is off there. It is.
Animals got quieter out here after I did that. I wonder if like they thought we were Bigfoot.
Maybe. I don't know, but I really like it back here. Well, we've been out here for a while.
Yeah.
We've done some whoops.
Maybe not the best whoops, but
We found a couple possible tracks, Bigfoot tracks.
we've been walking for a couple hours and
And we found a really, really cool place that if you would think Bigfoot would be anywhere, it would be here.
I like the spot we're at. There's like different trails. It's like the crossroads for the Bigfoot.
We didn't get any knockbacks or we didn't get any whooping. But boy, what a great spot. We'll come back here again.
Oh yeah, there's way more paths to walk down.
Maybe we could camp here at some point.
Yeah, are we allowed to?
Sure.
Yeah, I think that'd be good.